Hey everyone, it has been a long time. My name is Emma Wilson, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I wanted to talk about something a little bit different. Basically, everyone is panicking about the death of reading. The statistics look completely damning. The share of Americans who read for pleasure daily has fallen by 40%. People are saying the decline in educational outcomes is totally unprecedented. Your nephew speaks exclusively in TikTok references. It feels like democracy itself is hanging by the very thin thread of our collective attention span right now. We are told that screens are destroying civilization. Children can no longer think, and we are witnessing the end. There are all these very elegant, sad essays proclaiming the arrival of a post-literate society. They invite us to accept it. But I read an incredible piece recently by someone working in a university library. It completely flipped this narrative. If you feel guilty about your attention span or feel like you are drowning in a reading slump, please just listen. Basically, the author argues that this whole declinist position rests on a massive category error. We treat screen culture as one phenomenon. We act as if the device that delivers rage bait and the works of Shakespeare is the main problem. Consider the exact same person who cannot get through a traditional novel. They can easily watch a long YouTube video. The teenager who supposedly lacks an attention span can actually maintain absolute focus for hours while playing a complex game. That is not inferior cognition, it is just different cognition. The difference is not the screen, but rather the actual environment. You know what else I want to tell you about right now? The psychological science behind this is absolutely nuts. In 2004, our average attention span was 2 minutes, and then it fell to 40 seconds. That fragmentation correlates with specific design patterns like notification systems and infinite scroll. These apps utilize common psychological gambling mechanisms. You open an app and you do not know if you will see hundreds of likes or nothing at all. You are actually fighting a losing battle against behavioral psychology weaponized at scale. We have actually been here before. The panic about the death of reading is literally a repeating historical cycle. If we walk backward through history, the pattern repeats with eerie precision. Psychiatrists once testified that comic books were dangerous. In 1941, pediatricians claimed kids were severely addicted to radio crime dramas. Critics also constantly complained about cheap fiction. But it gets even better. In the 18th and early 19th centuries, novel reading itself was considered the true existential threat. They literally called it a reading epidemic and an insidious contagion. Philosophers called these bad books actual intellectual poison instead. We can go back further still to the foundational panic. Socrates worried that writing things down would completely destroy our memories. The irony of Plato putting the misgivings of Socrates into a written text is just absolutely exquisite. We are fine. We have actually become post-monomodal. Text has not disappeared, it has just been joined by a symphony of other channels. Your brain routinely performs amazing feats that would have seemed completely impossible to your grandparents. You easily synthesize complex understanding. The essay mentions that for years, educators told intelligent kids they had terrible learning disabilities. They really struggled with print. The truth is that the instruction is what actually has the disability. It simply cannot accommodate different neurological architectures. The amazing ideas that were completely opaque on the printed page become brilliantly transparent in sound. This is a difference. The people who cannot sit through standard novels are not inherently broken. They are just adapted to a digital environment. We hand them tools designed to fracture attention and then pathologize them when their attention actually fractures. This deeply troubles me. They recognize that tech oligarchs are actively working to extract our attention. Then they simply surrender and complain endlessly instead. To name the responsible actors and then treat the outcome as totally inevitable is to provide them with total cover. Your inability to focus properly on a given task is not a moral failing at all. It is a design problem. The solution is not discipline, it is architecture. You need to build different defaults and leave your phone somewhere else. The choice is not between books and screens. The choice is between intentional design and extremely profitable corporate chaos. Anyway, that concludes my little deep dive into why reading is absolutely not dead today. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it gave you inspiration to stop beating yourself up about your reading habits. Start building much better habitats. I will have plenty more content coming very soon. As I said earlier, my yearly wrap-up videos are coming. They are in the lab right now. I am just finishing off polishing the finer details and picking my favorites. There are some real bangers in there, so you are in for a total treat. I am sorry about disappearing. I just had to recalibrate, regather my thoughts, and work on some private things. Now we are back and ready. I just want to say I love you a lot, and I will see you very soon. Goodbye for now.